Two. What up, everybody? It's your boy, the Infinite Dragon. Abby is in the background, but she is not paying attention. And
Hello.
we just got done with the Game Awards, and they were talking about the Matrix Awakens, the Unreal Engine experience. I have a PlayStation 5, so I can play this. Let's do it.
Imagine. Can't relate.
I'm good. Thanks for asking, Antar. You can go to sleep at any point. I'm actually surprised you stayed this long. I haven't coded the emotions yet. Make it only sadness and anger. So some context for me, because I'm sure a bunch of new people are going to be watching this. Matrix is my favorite movie, like of all time. There are a lot of reasons for that, but I really hope this experience is really cool. Settings.
I'll be right back.
Why are the subtitles off? Okay, let's enter.
I'm Thomas Anderson. Like many of you, I work with computers. I like the freedom I feel outside the limitations of the real
How's it sound,
world.
guys?
But computers are also mirrors, reflecting back who and what we are in the choices we make, the worlds we build.
I sound
They
good.
also
Game sound good.
confront us with questions about why we want to choose this over that, why we want to make X instead of Y. Where do ideas of who we are and what we want even come from?
You take the red pill, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Oh, I just got flagged. This video is not making any money. Come subscribe. Come visit me on Twitch. Yeah, that just got flagged. I promise you it
For
did.
instance, I'm not even sure why I'm here. I remember waking up and thinking that I'm supposed to come here.
That does look really
But it
good,
was
though.
important for me to ask people, how do we know what is real? Hi, I'm Keanu Reeves.
Okay, we're breaking the fourth wall
Over 20
now.
years ago, I first played the character Thomas Anderson in the Matrix trilogy. Those films pioneered digital cinema with shots like bullet time. Back then, we talked a lot about where the digital age might take cinema and narrative. In an industry where actors have tried
Do I get to
their
play, or
limits
is this
for
just him
actual
talking at
reality.
me? I'm okay with that, but
We
like...
wondered about
Oh,
digital
that looks really good.
could become immortal.
Hi, I'm Carrie Ann Moss, and I played Trinity in the Matrix films. 20 years ago, we asked ourselves how long it would be before faces and bodies could be changed as easily as we change clothes.
We wondered, what would identity mean in a completely digital world?
And what would reality mean? When a world we can build.
I'm so confused on what's video... Like, sometimes the video game looks really video game, and then other times I'm like, is that video game? I don't know.
Oh, what just happened?
Yeah, this is what they wanted. They said they were fine with your theoretical mumbo jumbo.
I think this is all rendered. Well, then it looks damn good.
Who said?
The marketing people.
Marketing? I thought we were supposed to have total creative control.
Welcome to the Matrix.
It is a tech demo after all. That would make sense.
You still got it.
Like riding a bike, they say.
I sometimes miss this version of us.
Me too.
I missed it too. But hi, who are you?
Sorry, I was told this is a sim preparing me to fight the system.
Right on. You know about this.
Yeah. It's all supposed to be a little unreal.
Ha!
Word of advice. Agents are bad. But whatever you do, stay the hell away from marketing. See you soon.
I forgot he just kind of flies.
So, what now?
Alright, I'm back.
Hi.
Ever watched a movie
Hi.
before?
Have you ever watched the movie Shoot the Times? Do I get to play? No.
Are you ready for the newest installment in my existential crisis?
No, actually, because shit is happening.
Okay.
Oh, I can play now. I can play now. Oh, that's the, okay. All right, now you can talk about your existential crisis.
That's okay.
I mean, it's the Matrix. It's literally about. Okay, he's dead. Oh god. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of going on. I tried to shoot him and didn't let me. I was reloading. Oh, I'm surprised I got that. I wish you could see this. Hi. He's on the roof. There's a lot on the car.
Sorry, boys.
Cool.
Of course they have a helicopter.
We need cover.
Hang on.
Still on us.
Up ahead.
Oh, playing again.
It's supposed to be safer.
How's the game look? Because I'm too busy shooting.
These guys just don't give up.
Okay, how about the big gun?
Thought you'd never ask.
We get a big gun? Yay!
You boys are gonna get a kick out of this. Come and get it.
Halo was my favorite Matrix game. Got it. Okay. Dude, I'm shooting down the shot. Oh, get him, get him, get him. Fuck the bank, the bank truck. Those people aren't real anyway. Got him. Halo is the one.
Time to blow this box down.
I'm pretty positive that's not how explosions works, but damn it, looks good. Damn, that looks good. Okay, was that it? That better not be it. I waited too long to download this for that to be it. Okay, I was about to be pissed. Mass AI crowd traffic system. Toggle visual. Oh. World partition automatic open world streaming. Dynamic global illumination and reflections. Rule processor, rule-based objection placement. This is fire. Niagara particle system? What does that mean? What if I told you the car you're in was completely CGI? What if I told you the stream you're in, completely CGI? Chaos physics destruction system. This looks pretty good, man. Now, if we can get people's faces right, temporal super resolution, higher displayed resolution, toggle render pixels. Oh, 9 animation. Display rendered pixels. Except I hit the button and not much changed. Damn, okay. This looks really good. I'm not questioning if the fly. Wait a minute. Speed down, speed up. Altitude down, altitude up. Oh, oh. Yo. Yo. I can fly a drone. Gotcha. Faces are literally the biggest biggest thing holding games back from being absolutely indistinguishable from reality. I feel maybe human animation in general. I agree. If we get that in some AI down, like this looks really good. But then you look at these people's faces and you're like, this is the game. I think the biggest thing for me is hair specifically. Like you look at these people's faces, you go, "Yep, this is definitely a game." That looks like a picture, this looks like a Google Maps images thing, but you like zoomed in on it's like really good image. It's a really good words are hard. For me, it's the eyes and the mouth. Yeah, there's a lot of things going on. This looks like a Google Images thing, like a Google Maps image thing. You guys know what I'm talking about. Yo, this looks fucking real. Can I walk on the highway? Yeah, I can. Yo, stop. Can I get in a taxi? Can I get in? Give me a lift. You're out here? Aw, damn. Go real close to the surface. I want to see the textures. All right, hold on. Oh, okay. Well, not quite perfect, but damn near. Like you can see some weird things going on. It's really high res though. Yeah. Hold on. Let's look at something else. Look at this ray tracing. Can I slow down? Thank you. Damn, that looks good. Now that makes it so things can literally be rendered with millions of polygons at a fraction of the cost. I'm glad you know about stuff like this because I do not. The markings on the road are moving weirdly when you move. What do you mean? I didn't notice that. It looks like they're higher than the road surface. They do kind of, you know what? I do see that now. Yeah, they're probably moving in a way so that way it looks, so that way the perspective doesn't change. That looks really good. Cars have always looked good in video games, though. Like any like Forza or Abby. What's the game that you used to play with your dad all the time? Oh, beat you not on the ground though.
What kind of game was it?
Racing game.
Gran Turismo.
Gran Turismo.
Need for Speed.
Metal surfaces look good in video games. Yeah, they really look good. Look at that steam. It is really hard to do Steam. Like, most Steam you guys see in the video games is, like, stylized. Hold on. Oops. This one. Okay. I can't tell if that's just the engine not doing certain parts of the texture, or if that's, like, actual markings that they rendered on the thing. That's really cool. Hey, anything else you guys want me to check out? They're probably simple to render because they're usually not very imperfect. Ray tracing. Ooh. Inside of buildings have always looked weird. And for what it's worth, this looks pretty decent because you wouldn't normally try to attempt to look inside of a building. So, the blur effect on here, like the Gaussian blur or whatever you want to call it, looks decent, all things considered. Can you zoom in on a moving shadow? That's usually hard. Let's see here. Nope, the edges are crisp. It doesn't have that weird jagged edge that most games have. That one kind of faded out for a second, but that's because I ran into her, I think. Yeah, I think it's because I'm running into her that she's disappearing. They'd have to handcraft every interior, yeah. So I don't blame them for not handcrafting every interior. How big is the city? Oh my god, can I go over there? How high can I go? Let's see. Okay, this is this is the height of my power. I want to see if I can go over there though. The draw distance, you can still see the cars. And let's talk about the sound design for a second. If I zoomed out and everything got farther away. Like the sound design's really good too. I want to go over here though. Can I go over here? Are you gonna let me go over here? Holy shit. Oh, no, it stopped me. Imagine you can keep going and actually find your house. That would be fucking weird. This city looks like it's based on New York, so... wouldn't be... being in Philly, it wouldn't be that odd. This looks really good. This looks like one of those helicopter... yeah, helicopter tracking scenes. Like a drone scene, rather. You know how they get, like, drone sweeps of the city? Looks like one of those. Hold on. Let me see if I can get... Yeah, it looks like a drone. Okay, have you felt any frame drops? I see no frame drops. I wish they could put. Wait, can I? Can I? What does this do? I don't know what half of this shit is. Oh, this sun rotation 210 degrees. Everything on density is high as fuck. We got the matrix filter on. Can I turn that off? Yo, what? Ah! Oh shit. I don't know what half the shit means. Anyway, can you guys tell me what this means? I just know that means like this is what it's rendering at one time. Okay, but how do I get in a car though? Okay, let's change the sun rotation. I'd be picking a number between 1 and 360.
270.
Yo, Hoodie, thanks for following, man. Alright. What time of day is this? Looks like relative sunrise / sunset. How did you download the game? I'm on PS5. Damn, this looks good. Okay. Let's look at these reflections real quick. Check out the ray tracing. I think this glass has a texture on it. Some things look better than others, but when things look good, they look damn good. 60% off clearance? Bitch. Let me in. Let me in. 60% off? Man, that's a couple pennies. Oh my god. Anything else you guys want to test out? I can't think of anything else. He's not letting me go into buildings or anything, so. There's significantly less talking than I would think. Can you get night? Let's see if I can get night. Can I move that faster, please? I'm not seeing night. I'm just seeing various stages of day. Taxi. Ooh. Oh, shit. Back all the way out. Yeah, I'm not seeing night. Which is weird because they let us do night. This feels exactly like walking down downtown Philly. Well, you know, minus some of the weird cars. Can you go to one of the orange dots on the map? No, I think it just tells me that's where I am. I think I can probably go there. Let's try going there. Oh my god, slow. Okay. About here? Ooh, what's that? Drive. What are you? The detailed building interiors are achieved through a use of parallax shaders. Okay, so there's actually shit to do here. So this is parallax scrolling. Drive? You guys want to drive? How fast can we go? Oh! Oh. Huh. I want my burnout car destruction? Hold on. Let's obey some traffic laws first. I can't put on my blinker. This feels very good and responsive. Yo, you good, fam? Technically, that should break away, but... Or we'll let it slide. It's not real life yet. Can I drift? Okay, let's look this up with destruction. The hell? Let's go to another objective, yeah? Move. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. Ooh. Okay, well. This looks really nice, man. Like, I'm gonna keep saying it because it does, but... Some of these places just look like they took a camera and just walked around. Up there? I actually have Burnout 3 on emulator and I play it every time I update it. Where was I supposed to go? Not that way. They should let you keep a mini-map or something. Not that way. You guys see anything glowing? That's some good sound design right there. Not see it. This is what Cyberpunk should have been. It's too bad they didn't wait like another 8 years. God, that's so good. Now, if I hear a distant train on the highway, it might be on the highway. Let's check it out. This is the point where you can't live up to the hype anymore. Yeah, I'm just saying what we got was not that great. It probably should have been delayed longer. That's what I'm saying. Like, I wasn't expecting a perfect game or anything. I'm just expecting more than what we got. Also, apparently I lost the account that I had. So the pre-order that I had, I may have had it for free, but I'm still mad that I lost the game. What is this? The motherfuckers playing checkers? I can't go in here. You can't give me an open box and expect me not to get in it. I have a brain of a child. I see box, I go in there. I don't know what their crunch is like. Yeah. They probably reached the point where even investors are like, okay, this game has to come out and putting too much money in. So I think the product that we got, they literally did not have a choice but to put out. But put out the product that they had, but still. Like, if you put this game, and which I'm not sure how long this was made, but if you put this game and Cyberpunk next to each other, the difference is very big. Also, do we know the name of this character that we're playing? As I'm saying, like I said, they have the little fuzzies on her head. Like her hair is, like her hair has strays, but it looks kind of odd. Which is why I'm saying if they get hair right eventually. It's hair and face structure. Matrix character number 6, but she has red pants. Taxi, 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 taxi. Taxi! Taxi! Okay, I had to load there for a second, so I did. If you move too fast. Dude, look at the ray tracing, though. That's godlike. The inside of these buildings are kind of nice, all things considered. Like, it's not perfect, but it looks really good. Most people are probably not looking, like I said, most people are probably not looking inside buildings when they're playing games like this. Web cafe. Villa Place. Jess & Co. Jess, you need some better graphic design, fam. And it looks like most of the insides are unique. Yeah, that's something to point out, isn't it? Okay, they're reusing assets because we just walked past one of those. Lady, are you good? Can I help you? Woman? Don't stare at me. What are you staring at? Fucking. First game of ray tracing I played was Spider-Man Remastered, I think. Very cool to look at. I was thinking about, was that the same woman except black? Are you guys the same woman? I was thinking about playing Miles Morales again because my sound quality on that game is really bad. Jess & Co. and Jess & Co. and Jess & Co. I'm sure they only had so many things they could do, so they just kept copying and pasting, but Jess & Co. right next to each other? Word? Who let that slide? I think we're at the point where we can get nitpicky because there's literal trash on the floor like a real city. Yeah, thank you, you fucking asshole. New World Pharmacy surgical supplies. News? News? The news is you're closed. House garden? Massage. Taxi! Taxi! It's the Matrix, it's just a glitch. You're right. Let's put the Matrix filter back on. Ah, everything's green now. I'm green, abadi abadai, abadi abadai, abadi abadai. I hate that song. Did you guys know I hate that song? What are you doing, Abby?
Working on stuff for tomorrow.
Can I get some more adjectives? Bitch, if you hit me, fucking asshole.
I am being observed by my principal tomorrow as part of my twice-a-year evaluation as being a teacher, so I'm stressing about what I'm doing tomorrow. That's what
I see. Did you guys like how I reverted to my Chicago and bitch if you hit me? I immediately turned into a city kid. You had the version with Kermit? Kermit has a version of I'm Blue. No parking, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Tuesday, street cleaning. 2-hour parking, 2 a.m. 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. This looks really good. Move off the block or 1/10 of a mile before the time limit expires, except area permits. If I was green, I don't have a Kermit voice. If I was green, I would die. If I was green, I would die. Okay. Yo. Lanny, where are you from again? I know you're East Coast. Monty, do you live in a city? South Carolina? I don't know if there are any major cities in South Carolina. Conquer the challenge. Enroll today at City West College. Brew the perfect you. Hey, here's your coffee. By my country standards, I'm in a city, but nothing like this. Does this look anything like you're like a city that you recognize? Dude, Illuminati confirmed. You're not gonna give me this old white man's eye like this. You're not gonna give me George Washington's eye, and then not tell me Illuminati confirmed. Look sharp, shop smart. Mission mail. I've been in New York. This is exactly what New York and Philadelphia and Chicago feel like. Oh, I found a thing. Oop, that's the wrong button, but it's fine. Oh, there we go. The demo is also showcases experimental night lighting mode using only emissive light via global illumination and reflections. I struggled over that whole sentence. But now we have nighttime, guys. Let's look at the nighttime. The night doesn't really change, but I'm gonna keep it nighttime for a little bit. Oh, there's a pole there. God, this looks like Chicago. You know, minus the super unnecessarily tall buildings. The night sun. There isn't any construction going on in this game. You're correct. There is no construction. That is the biggest flaw right now. The biggest flaw is that there's no construction. Man, I'm really tired of hitting objects. And that's me. That's happened in every game I've ever played. I always find a way to hit collision and just stop moving.
Antar, who is your favorite artist in art history?
I like Alphonse Mucha a lot.
Okay, besides him, because I already did him.
He's the only one whose name I remember at the moment. You can
Well-
do. You can do. Fuck. Fuck. What was his name? See, Sal, the dude who did the.
Valley.
Yeah, that guy.
I already did him too.
What about Mondrian?
Did not do him.
There you go, Mondrian.
Wasn't he one of the abstract artists?
Yes, I think he did minimalism though, didn't he?
Oh my god, they're... Oh yeah, he did the fucking colored squares.
Yeah, he did minimalism.
Oh god, they are gonna have a field day with him in a bad way. They hate stuff like this.
I can give you a finish artist. That'd be cool. You should write that one down for later.
Yeah, you should give it to me anyway, Monty.
Dude, you guys want some Bergs?
Would love that. I'm planning on doing George Seurat later this year, Landy.
How the fuck do you say that? Yo, redeem your tongue twister so I can try to say that.
Axelly, Ellen.
Say the name. Put the name correctly, like as one, so I can do the tongue twister. If you guys have made it this far and you're not following me on Twitch, what are you doing? The link is in the description. Axeli Gullen Kalela. My brain wants to translate the two L's to Spanish, which makes the Y sound.
Yeah.
Thank you, Landy. Dude, Bergs! Yo, cab. Yo, where's Uber, though? I need to hear motherfuckers go, are you my Uber driver? Are you my Uwu driver? I'm literally just walking around the city right now. I don't go outside, so this is the closest I'm getting to it. Bora. Monty, you never told me if I was right or not. Good boy. Find the perfect pet. Find the perfect home. I thought that was a cow and not a dog. Are you okay, sir? You could've... There's all the space over here. Fucking... Right about what? The name. You never told me if I said it correctly. Go out and touch grass. Oh, wait. Banking without borders. Gordy Credit Union. Your friends, your family, your work, your phone, your way. But just a plan for you. Fake ass T-Mobile ad. You didn't need to redeem your points again. I would have said it fine. Said it for you anyway. Axeli Galen Kalela. Let me take the matrix filter off real quick. Hold on. Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, this is accurate. This is accurate city looking. I need the map. Give me the map. Where am I? Let's go. We follow this street down. We find another one. Another thing. Almost. You say Kalela weird though? How am I supposed to say it?
Is it Kalela?
Corella de Ville. You add like an extra vowel on the E. I don't know. That might be an over.
And I got it right.
That might be a holdover from another language that I attempted to teach myself. That could be Spanish. That could be me just fucking with English.
I think it's. Yeah. Yeah.
Can you say the whole thing, Abby?
I wasn't listening to the first few times he tried to say it.
He wants you to say it.
Oh, jeez. I feel like I'm gonna get it wrong. I get performance anxiety.
That's the purpose of doing it. I have a whole entire sing thing.
Axeli Galen Kalela. Is that it? I feel like I'm butchering it so bad.
What is
I get so nervous trying to say things in other languages. Yeah, stage fright. That's the word.
Performance anxiety and stage fright is basically the same thing. Can you hop over that shit, please? You are a city kid. You are so close. Yeah?
I just get nervous because I know I'm gonna say it wrong, and I know that especially if it's in another language, then it's gonna have like a really heavy accent.
I
on
love
it,
her
and
if she
it's
speaks
like,
another language.
I never
Except
got over
every
that.
A is like an A in car. Yeah, so I think because English switches the way vowels are said, I think me and Abby have a hard time. English speakers in general have a hard time with things that are generally supposed to be consistent. Can I go in here?
So is it like Axeli, Gallon, Kalila? Is it like that?
Okay, that lighting for a second, that looked really bad. But considering that I only just happened to see it, because like if you get you guys see it popping through. But it looks fine now that I'm paying attention to it. It's just wrong A at
Oh,
me.
so
Think
is
about you
it
say
so is it like
car.
an ah sound then?
Ah.
Ah.
Oh my god. Where is it though? Do you guys see it? Oh, there it is. It's over there, green and flying. Okay. Damn, I can't read that. The lighting is too good.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Moni. This is why I only speak one language.
The lighting is too good and I can't read this shit. Oops. Lady, can I help you? Is there a reason you walked up to me? Let me change to the night sun. No, nothing. Alright, well. Can't read that shit. The lighting too good. You know I butcher the English language every time I speak it to you, so it's okay, Abby. Language is dumb. We should all just we should just communicate through thoughts and feelings, like the Force.
Facts. I feel like life would be so much simpler if you could just like share your feelings with people.
God,
Like,
look at the skyline.
without having to like use words. If you just like touch somebody and
And-
make them feel the way that you do, or if you could do that with thoughts, it would be so much simpler.
That'd be so much easier. Yeah. That looks really good. This skyline right here. Did I just see a bird? Or was I? Did I just imagine that? Was that a fucking bird? Those are birds. Where'd they go?
Running status. I literally, one of my first thoughts after the initial like, oh hey, it'd be really cool to be like, hey, I am really in love with you kind of thing. My immediate next thought was, damn, how about like, hey, you really fucking hurt me. This is how much emotional pain I'm in right now. That was literally my thought process.
Wow, you know what game you should play, Abby? You should play Life is Strange. Do you know anything about that game?
No.
Okay, well, basically, you just described a decent portion of it. Main girl's an empath.
Angst.
God, this looks so good! Oh, thank you. Alright, well, besides looking for these other things, I don't think there's anything else that we can mess around with unless you guys want to see something specific. They did just do Spider-Man Miles Morales Ultimate Edition, so I could probably play that eventually. You know, just pull out a random Saturday, play that. The game's not that long, so I can probably finish it.
Did you say you're gonna play Miles Morales Saturday?
No, I said I could probably do that on a random Saturday. Thank you!
Oh, okay.
Thank you for banning that.
Oh. Why did they use one of the gender fluid emotes? Get that shit. I'm
Okay.
mad that they used it for a stupid spam message. I'm not mad that they used it. I'm mad that they used it for spam. I realized as I started to say that, I was like, oh no, I need to rephrase this.
She's part of the LGBTQ community, therefore don't.
I am part of Los GBDs.
That's funny. I like that. Did I ever tell you how my how my dad's brother laughs?
No?
He doesn't laugh. If he so this is I shit you not. This is how my dad's uncle my dad's uncle, my dad's brother laughs. My uncle. This is how he laughs. That's how he laughs every time. He just shakes his head no.
Wow. Wow.
Oh my god. I'm sure everybody has an uncle like that. Just the Dr. Sumo. What the fuck is optometry? I can't even climb the stairs? God damn it. Yeah, they're definitely reusing assets, but it doesn't look all that bad. The only time you really notice is when there's like two things right next to each other. Yeah, can you guys just like put Cyberpunk on this engine and, you know, make the AI work right? It would already just be a significantly better game just by doing that. Yeah, like there was 3 cafes in a row. And then 2 massages. Yeah, okay. I think if you guys can't think of anything else to do, I think we're done here. This is a really cool thing. I'm really excited to see what Unreal Engine 5 can do. Let's see if we can get a nice shot. Hold on. Okay, I need a good city shot. Let's see if we can find one. Over here? Well, over where? Oh, that makes me miss Chicago. I know I'm in a major city already, but still.
Did you say it makes you miss Chicago?
Yes. When I was a kid, I used to stay over at my great aunt's place. She had her retirement home was like really high up, and you could see like you can see a decent part of the skyline of downtown, and like there was a train station nearby, which is why I always tell you that this is good, right? This is good. This is framed pretty well. Let's move over a little bit. That's why I always tell you that distant train noises relax me. Because when I was over there at 2 in the morning, the train would go through, and the trains would come through, and like the train horn would go off, and hold on, I got it. Hold on, y'all just chill for like 2 seconds. Hold on, I got this. Ready? Yeah, Monty always wants these. Here we go. Welcome to the chill stream. $7 a.m. stream. It's 7 a.m. Go to fuck to sleep.
I'll be on my way to my job at 7 a.m.
I hope you didn't have classes or anything, man. This would be a real nice time for some tea, actually. I've been doing streams so often because I know I won't be able to for a couple of days. That my throat is sore from talking so much.
That's rough.
That's rough, buddy. I feel like it's just because I'm talking incorrectly, but the way that I'm talking isn't any different from how I've been talking my whole life. So I don't know. Maybe I just need to relearn how to speak.
Speak better.
Talk from your diaphragm, son. How you guys doing today? How you guys like actually doing? I don't want to hear like that. Oh, I'm fine. I'm talking about like what's going on with your guys' lives.
I had an existential crisis earlier.
What was that? Hold on. Let me turn it down just a little bit more. There we go. What's going on?
What, like actually?
Like actually?
Oh fuck. Hold on. What did I just? Okay. I just, had the weekly, oh shit, is this really what I want to do with the rest of my life? And it happened while I was on the phone with my mom, which hasn't happened yet, and she was like, I mean, you could always go back and get a master's degree, and I was like, you're right, but student loans. She was like, yeah, but would you be happier? And I was like, yeah, probably. So I was looking at master's programs earlier. Still kind of am, but I have 1,000 other things right now, so that's probably gonna be a winter break. I don't have money for a master's degree though, so
Yeah, I feel that. Monty, what about you, man? You said you've been a bit stressed. Laney, what about you? How you feeling today, bro? How you feeling in general? Me, I don't know, I'm fine. There's not really much for me to complain about. I'm the kind of person that's like, if I stress out, if I think about things too much, it won't ever leave my brain, and then I'm stressed out and I become all wiry. And Abby has known me for a long time. She already knows I'm generally jumpy, so I try not to let things bother me too much. But all things considered, if I don't find a job that, like an actual job that pays more than $20 an hour, I don't really know what I'm gonna do. Because the whole entire Twitch YouTube thing is cool, but it's not paying me any money, and I'm not making enough money with my temp jobs to really sustain myself and pay off loans and everything. On top of that, it really sucks that I went to college and I'm not able to get a job in my career. My aunt's kicking me out of her place next year. Worst comes to worst, I live with Abby, which is not all that bad, all things considered, but still, like...
Yeah, that's, part of the reason that so what I was talking to my mom, what I said when I was talking to her, I was like, there's just a lot of different decisions I can make right now, and I have no idea which one is the right one.
Yeah.
Because, so I could stay with the job that I have, which would be really easy to do, but I don't think I'd be happy. I'm not happy now, so I know I wouldn't be. But if I stay with this job, then I stay here, and that means I get to live with you again, which is a big positive. I could look for another job, which I literally, like another job that's still a teaching job, which I literally saw one today that I'm going to apply for. I don't know if it's going to go anywhere or not, but it's like an ideal kind of teaching situation.
Yeah.
The only downside is I'd be living back in central Illinois. It wouldn't be in my hometown. The other choice is try and fucking figure something else out, I guess. So, I don't know, dude. We're all having existential crisis.
That's because living sucks. Landy says I'm definitely thinking about trying to find a better job. Not that I don't like mine, I just know I can get something better. It is also a temp job. Where do you work currently? And yeah, I know the job that I have, I can't really complain too much. It's relatively easy, not that much work. I still have the flexibility that I have with the old job. Now that I know what I can get away with, and I can do streams whenever I want to. But like I said, streams aren't paying me money. They really have birds in this fucking game. So I mean, I'm not happy, but I'm not sad either. I'm not a nice, real content place, but it's not gonna stay this way for forever.
That's kind of where I am, but I think I'm leaning more on the not satisfied side. Like, I'm not necessarily hurting for money right now, but I'm also not saving a lot of money. I like the biggest drawback for me right now is I think the emotional load is just too much. And I don't I don't do well with stuff like that for a long time.
Landy says he works an IT job at a government nuclear site, which is basically
Oh, that
an IT
sounds
job
so cool.
with more restrictions. I bet you it's not. It sounds cool, and because what I do currently for my temp job sounds really cool, but it's not.
Is anybody's job actually cool?
No. I feel bad for being unhappy. What do you mean, Money? The job that I technically do is I'm a data analyst, and I go through companies' websites to see it's basically corporate espionage, but it's not illegal. I try to make sure everything is up on the up and up, making sure everybody's products are what they say they are, finding out where they get their sources from, that kind of thing. It sounds really cool, but basically it just means like Google a bunch of companies. Like, I'm not that bad off compared to others, and I should be happy with what I got. Just because your struggle is different doesn't make it any less real.
I just want a job where I can afford to talk to a therapist.
I was actually talking with my hairstylist, how some people don't need therapy, but a lot of people do. It depends on how self-aware you are and how quick you're able to come to your own conclusions about your own life, because all a therapist is going to do is help you get to those conclusions on with their help anyway. So if you can get to those conclusions on your own, then you don't necessarily need therapy. But some people really do. Some people have a hard time getting in touch with themselves.
I don't think I need it as much as a lot of people, but I don't know. I don't think it would be a bad thing.
I just work with workers' phones and computer cards. Yeah, that didn't sound nearly as cool as what it sounds like before. It feels so surrealistic in how it works in America. Like the fact that we get out of school, tens of thousands of dollars in debt.
Yeah, he's talking about what I said about not being able to afford therapy.
Everything costs money? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
every fucking day I have like a fucking breakdown over how expensive everything is. And the fucked up part is I actually live in one of the cheaper places to live in the US right now. And
I'm currently paying zero money on rent, but the money that I was supposed to be saving I was paying $200 for rent before, and my aunt said, get out of my house, you can stop paying rent. That way you can save up money so you can get out. But the money that I stopped paying her rent for ended up just going to paying off my my student loans for Sally Mae. So effectively I'm saving no money, and I have 4 bills I have to pay. I have to pay my one credit card, another credit card. I have to pay Sally Mae, which is my loans, and technically I have to pay for food, and then I also have to pay Zebra for editing videos. And on $16 an hour, I'm always broke.
Ooh. I think you and I make roughly the same salary right now, which is wild considering you have a temp job and I have a full-time job.
Yeah. Which just again shows you how underpaid teachers are.
Yeah, don't be a fucking teacher, dude.
Don't be a teacher in America at the very least.
Don't be a teacher, kids.
Alright. I think we should do this more often, where I just open up this game, pull out some lo-fi music, and just talk to you guys. This is kind of nice.
The crazy part is, it's like the whole US right now is going through a huge teacher shortage because nobody wants to teach because they're not getting paid enough, or they're dealing with really shitty working conditions, or they have to deal with really shitty school administration. Like, nobody wants to teach, and so there's not enough teachers to fill all the jobs that are open right now. But it's only gonna get worse. Like,
you could probably make streaming your job even if you didn't have viewers. I don't see how. Most of the even if I didn't have viewers, most of the money coming from streaming comes from ads and from sponsorships. If I don't have viewers, I'm not getting sponsorships, and no one's clicking on the ads if I don't have viewers. I wouldn't be able to go full time. Split move here. Money stops being an issue. I still have to pay that money I owe already.
if I could like take all of my family with me and move there, then I would absolutely do it. Like,
I have no issue just going to a different country. Like, again,
I know you don't, but I only live 4 hours away from my parents, and that's hard for me. I can't imagine living in another country.
Yeah, but you could not go broke here. Teachers were never paid enough, despite how important they act like education is for the country. Yeah, no, teachers are severely underpaid.
Fun fact, if I do decide to get a master's degree in teaching, which at this point is a very slim possibility, I would not really be getting paid any more to teach at a college than I already get paid.
I was gonna say, like, isn't the whole entire thing with being a teacher in at a college level is that after you get your master's degree, they don't let you teach high schools anymore because you're worth too much?
Oh no, you can absolutely still teach at public schools with a master's degree. There's I think it's harder to get hired at a different school. I think once you get your master's, you're pretty much like locked into the school that you're at, which isn't necessarily true, but it definitely puts you up higher on the pay scale, which is why not a lot of schools will go for that. But no, you don't have to teach at college just because you have a master's. Now, if you have like a fucking doctorate, yeah, you're only going to teach at a college. Nobody will hire somebody with a doctorate for a fucking public school. Unless you're like the superintendent or something. Nah, no way.
I've gotten to the point where I haven't had a job in my field for long enough where I might need to start going back to school in order to put some, experience on there, but I don't want to get my master's.
Hey, you and me, Antar. Let's just rack up a bunch of student loans.
Yeah, because that's just putting myself in more debt, and then when I come out, I'll be at the same problem I was before. There's no point in me doing that.
See, the fucked up part for me is that I don't have student loans right now. Like, I hate talking about this because I feel like I'm bragging when I talk about it, and I'm not trying to. I'm trying to put this in context. I don't have any student loans right now because I don't have any fucking debt. But if I go back to school, then I'm gonna have to take out a student loan, and it's just like I can either be unhappy without any debt, or I can try to find something that makes me moderately happy and get mountains of fucking debt. So it's like a lose-lose situation.
Well, I would do the thing that puts you not in debt, because so as someone who is in debt, I don't have any money. I have to decide for myself.
Understand,
I have to
and I
decide for myself.
understand,
Do I get groceries this week, or do I play video games?
and I completely understand that. But at the same, well, here's the other thing. So I don't know if you know this or not. I didn't know this until very recently. If you ever do decide to go back and get a master's degree, it doesn't have to be in whatever you got your bachelor's. You can get your master's degree in something totally different. Um, so either way, I'd only be going back for 2 more years, which is not going to cost nearly as much as a full-on bachelor's did. But um,
Can we hold on? Can we just enjoy the scenery right now? Damn, that looks good. My photography class totally paid off.
what are teachers and why do we pay them? There's just a lot of reasons why I feel like staying with what I'm doing is a bad idea.
Why do you think saying it with your... Hold on, let me read Landy's message before I ask you that. Keep kids in school. We can't afford for them to miss out on their education. Also, what are teachers? Again. Why do you feel like it's a bad idea? I'm gonna skip this one. I don't like this one.
Okay. Aside from the fact that I am not saving money, I mean, I am, but it's not a lot. Like, it would take literal years for me to save up any kind of significant money, which is...
Why are you trying to save up money?
I I have lived with my parents and I know how life works.
Well, I'm just saying,
that's
like,
why.
I mean, obviously it's a good thing to save money, but like the question is, why are you doing it?
I don't have a specific reason. Well, okay. No, I can give you a few. I'd like to buy a house eventually. Eventually, I don't know when that's gonna be. I don't know where it's gonna be, but I'd like to be able to have money to pay some of it when I get that house. Because you do have to pay for part of it when you buy the house.
Yeah, it's called a down payment.
Yeah, when you sign the loan, when you sign your home loan, you have to be able to pay part of it. So that's one major thing. My truck is not going to last forever. It's already 16 years old, which is for as recent of a car as it is, that's old. Most newer cars don't last that long, and it makes me nervous because if something happened to it right now, I don't know what I would do, and I don't like feeling like that. Those are the two big things. I don't know. I like growing up, I remember several times when we were very like strapped for cash because something would break and then something else would break and then something else would go wrong. It was like all in a row.
Yeah, it always does that. That's the worst part about saving money. Is because I tried to save money a while ago, and then I tried to save money, and then my monitor broke, and so I had to get a new monitor, and now I still don't have fucking money.
Well, and it wasn't even stuff like that. It was like our oven broke, and then our heater broke in the middle of the fucking winter, and then the washer and the dryer stopped working. Like, it was stuff like that, like stuff you can't not happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There was this one time in high school, my mom couldn't pay for the internet, and part of my math homework was on the internet, so because I couldn't do it, I ended up failing that class.
That's crazy. There's kids at my school that are in situations like that where they just don't have internet at home, or like they just can't do homework at home. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Is this loud? Hold on. The other Abby that I was telling you about, she was in a situation where her parents were they're moving, and they have to, you know how when you move you have to fix up the house before you move out if you don't own it.
Sorry, say that again.
When you move, you have to fix up the house before you move. If you don't own the house, you have to fix up everything you did to the house before you move, otherwise they charge you out the ass for damages.
Of course. Right.
So they were fixing up the house, but because they were fixing up the house, she didn't have time to do her own homework and ended up failing 3 classes. Because of the commitment that her parents made. And it's not like to say that her parents are like at fault. It's like a no one's really at fault thing, but like she has classes that she has to do. She can't. At some point there's gonna be a cutoff point where she needs to work on herself and what she needs to do, and separate from what the rest of the family is. You know what I mean?
Right. I don't know. It's so frustrating, and I go in circles with this kind of stuff. Like literally every day, I've been thinking about this stuff for months now, and I just like, I mean, you know me. I think about things and I make a decision pretty quickly most of the time, right?
No.
What do you mean no?
You are the most indecisive person I know.
Indecisive is not the same thing as what I'm talking about.
Well, if you're talking about just making a decision, then yes, but you take a very long time to make a decision.
You just said 2 opposite things.
You take a very long. Well, okay, let me rephrase that. You take a while to make a decision, depending on what the circumstance is, but generally, when you make a decision, you stick to it.
I disagree.
Okay.
I think it's because we were friends with Dexter for so long, and every time he made it,
he was originally the most indecisive person I've ever met.
He was never indecisive. Well, okay, yeah, he kind of was, but his problem, I guess it's kind of the same thing. He would take so long to like make any kind of decision, but it wasn't necessarily that he was indecisive. It was more like he wanted to like analyze it from every possible angle.
So I've come to the point. I'm like that too. I've come to the point where there would just never be enough information. So I take what immediately would be best for me, or what I think would be best in the long run, and just do that. Because there's never going to be enough information for you to make the right choice. You just got to do what's best for you.
It's just, I mean, I'm never gonna know what's right for me in the moment. Like, I could make a decision now, and in 5 years, I still won't know if it's the right thing or not, because I'm gonna be doing something totally different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. But, you know.
Well, I got my hair color.
It's really funny that we're talking about this, because this is literally the whole entire question that Matrix is like. The Matrix is like trying to like answer, like, what even is life? What are your choices? What does that even mean? What is it?
Dude,
what
I
is
can't.
living?
I like can't think about that stuff anymore because it starts like I start freaking out. It's not a good time. I decided to get my hair colored, and that's about the extent of like big decisions I've made lately. So.
I don't really make any big decisions right now because I don't really have any big decisions to make. The biggest decision I made recently is that if I don't find a job in my own field, I have to come live with you because I don't really have another place to live at. I don't want to. I could just go back to living with my mom, but I feel like I'd be failing myself if I did that.
I feel like you two would kill each other if you did that.
Yeah, there's that too. Right, for context, I don't dislike my mom, but I dislike living with her.
You and your mom have very antagonistic personalities, especially towards each other.
Do you mean that as in we antagonize the people we're with?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's more that we're both very dominant personalities, and the other one has to do what the other one says, and she always gets away with it because she's my mom, and I'm at the point of my life where you can't just do things just because you're my mom. For example, she'll ask me for help, but I'm like, she'll be like, can you delete the contacts out of my phone? I'm like, Mom, you know how to do that. Why can't you do it yourself? And then she'll try to like, she'll be like, what, you don't want to help me? I'm like, of course I want to help you. I'm just saying, couldn't you just do it yourself? I don't mind helping you with anything, but like, I would rather you help you with something that you can't do. You know what I mean? Like, you asking me to make this Chicago billboard so you can put it in your room. That's not something that you can do. Or rather, something that I can do way better than you can. Fine, I get that. But cleaning the refrigerator? Like, I don't live here. But again, it's not like I have any problem doing anything for her. It's just, you can do this yourself. Why aren't you? I thought, okay, so the way that the light hit this, I thought there was a pool up here, and I was like, what the fuck? But no, the main thing with me and my mom specifically is that we're not two people who can get along, normally, without having a lot of space in between.
Right. See, and like, I kind of understand that, because when I lived with my parents, it was like when I moved back after the pandemic started, it wasn't like we had any huge problems, but there was definitely a little bit of tension, just because, you know,
You can't live with everyone.
Yeah, like, I had been living basically with you for the last year, and basically living with my friends in the years before that, so I wasn't really used to living with them yet.
I don't know if chat has ever lived with anyone, because I'm not sure what you guys' college experiences are like, but when you really would, if for anyone who hasn't lived with anyone, especially the viewers of the VOD, when you live with someone, you really get to know exactly what they're like, and that's not good for everybody. Some people need to just have a distance between each other.
For example, me and one of my exes lived with each other, and I think I've said this to you before, but I think a huge contributor to why we broke up was because we lived together. So
I live with someone. Yes, you are married. I would hope you guys don't hate each other.
I live with someone. See, it's so weird to me to think about sharing my space with someone anymore. Like, it wouldn't be weird with you, and it wouldn't be weird with Liz, but like,
that's mostly because we've already done it.
Yeah, but thinking about like dating somebody else and like sharing a space with somebody else, it feels so foreign to me, and I'm just like, no, I don't want to. I want my space. Leave me alone.
I think you and Liz have both said that I'm a very neutral energy in a space, so I generally get along with everybody. The only problem is that I have a lot of shit, and I don't always pick up after myself. So.
No, I know what you mean, Moni. I felt that way after we had to move off campus when the pandemic started, because I lived with Liz and Antar went right before that happened. Like, we lived together for almost 7 months.
I was not supposed to be in their dorm, but I was always there, so.
Well, okay, we unofficially lived together. He was there every night. He lived there.
I basically lived there, yeah. On top of the fact that I had one roommate who was pretty cool and another roommate who was fucking horrendous to live with.
I think I still am getting used to living totally by myself. But I don't know. It's not the worst thing ever. It's kind of nice to like do stuff and not have to think about somebody else. Because, you know, if I make a mess, it's my fault. I don't have to get mad at somebody else.
That's some weird lighting going on right there. You see it on that building?
Yeah.
Some weird lighting going on right there. I lived alone for a couple years, didn't like it. Yeah, it's not everybody can live alone.
It's not the worst thing ever. I would rather live with one of my friends, but you know, it's just where we're at right now. Not
everybody can live alone. the thing about living alone is that you have to be real content with one, being with your own thoughts, especially the quote unquote negative ones, because you have to know how to let that shit go and not let it affect you. And two, humans are naturally social creatures, so not having a social outlet all the time can start to affect you.
Yeah, I definitely don't disagree with that.
Which is one of the main reasons I'm streaming all the time, and why I appreciate having Monty in chat all the time, because Monty is always here for those who are watching VODs. So one of the main reasons I appreciate having Monty here is because while I could probably do a stream by myself, it just makes me feel less alone to have someone in chat.
I think that's a big reason why I started playing games with Liz and Dallas and Ryan too, is because
I love you too, Monty.
that was that was like when I was student teaching, so that was like this time last year, and I mean, it was like I had been so isolated with just me and my parents. Like I said, me and my parents get along great, but after so long of like just those people, you start missing, like, oh damn, I really miss my friends. You know what I mean? Like, you start missing those
You miss your chosen family.
Yeah.
I'm just laughing that this is originally supposed to be me shooting shit to pieces. That's what I thought this game was going to be. Here we are talking about existential crises and how the problem with living and whatnot.
Yeah.
Thank you, RoboMage. You know what? I love you too, man. Bot boy. Lanny, I want to give you some special attention right now. Thank you for stepping up and being a part of the community as well, man, because you've been really pulling through these past couple days, weeks. What is time?
It's not your day, your week, your month, or even your year.
Did you just Friends reference my shit?
Unfortunately, I actually hate Friends, so.
Ooh, hot take. I like
yeah,
Friends.
hot take.
I like Friends well enough. There is just characters I don't like. Is Landy not even here to appreciate the compliment I just paid him?
He's probably fiddling with his bots.
I was just messaging him.
Hot take. I don't really like Friends.
I don't like certain characters in Friends, specifically Ross and the character Rachel, the character that Jennifer Aniston plays. I do not like them.
Yeah. I don't like them either. I don't like it. Honestly, I think it's kind of annoying. It's
if I decided to watch the show again, it might annoy me now, but I was a kid when I watched that, so.
Well, it didn't really bother me when I was younger, but when I see it like on reruns now, or if I hear people talk about it, I just have like an internal like reaction. You know what I mean? Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think this might be a thing I do. I might just open up this game and just talk to you guys. Because that's half the reason why I do a lot of my random streams anyway. I'm bored. I don't have anything to do. I don't have anything I want to do.
See if anybody else is bored and has nothing to do. I say that half jokingly, but like I don't mean it in a bad way.
No one means anything in a bad way. We're all about positivity here. Do you have to do the shooty stuff every time? I don't think so. If I do have to do the shooty stuff every time, I'll just get past that before I start the stream.
I meant to ask, is this part of the game?
Yeah, this is the game. The game that we're doing right now.
Yeah,
This is the game.
I totally didn't notice that. I thought you were like, I don't know what I thought this was.
Yeah, this is the game. I gotta figure out how to turn the lights back on, but it's all good. I like the nighttime aesthetic anyway. Actually, specifically city nightlife is very big my aesthetic. Part of the reason why I like Persona 5 so much is because it has that city life aesthetic to it.
I'm sorry, I'm still here. I'm making
You're doing work. You're fine.
yeah, I'm still doing stuff for tomorrow.
Actually, this shot right here is godlike. Actually, it's so godlike, in fact. I was practicing yesterday, actually. I was practicing drawing Ridley, and there's not really that many references for Ridley in any of the Metroid games, so I had to open up Smash and just take some of take some screenshots in the game. And thank God Sakurai put that in the game. It makes drawing references so much easier.
I can imagine.
I'm sure it makes thumbnails easier too. It's 1 a.m. I have to go pretend and lie to myself about sleeping. So, Monty, you should have been asleep a long ass time ago. But I will be back later. It's today technically, so I'll be back later today playing Sonic Time Twisted. It's 8 a.m. Get the fuck go to sleep. I'll be back later playing Sonic Time Twisted. And then Saturday, I will be playing Super Metroid Redux, which is a ROM hack of Super Metroid, which makes the gameplay like the Game Boy game. So, thank you for everyone for hanging out with me during the Game Awards and this Matrix Unreal Engine showcase. This is really cool. And to anyone who stayed through the chill stream, thank you so much. I've been Infinite Dragon. The link to my Twitch is always in the description down below, as well as the Discord. Abby is here sometimes, not as often as probably she would like to be, but yeah, I stream basically every weekend. For a fact, with the exception of this coming holiday, because holidays. And we normally play fighting games, but I've been branching out to other stuff because I like other games too. So, if that suits your fancy, be sure to show up. You'll be able to find me more often on Discord rather than Twitter because I hate Twitter. I don't think there's anything else I want to add to that. So, anything you want to add, Abby?
Oh, nice.
I'm assuming you said no because you cut out.
Nothing I can think of.
All right, so I think that's gonna do it for this stream. I will see you guys when I see you. Most of you tomorrow. Take care. Later.